So cut out all your jackassery.
Wait, can we say
Chris
that on
had
the
just Chris had limit yours. I know you can't get rid of it fully. Control yourself.
I like how you're talking to yourself, telling you to control
Yeah.
yourself.
Hey, I'm just doing your inner self telling me what I need to do.
I think Trey's inner self
channeling it.
would tell you something very differently.
All right. So, who wants to? I think Jonathan volunteered to do the recap. tonight.
Yes.
Stokes.
Yeah, yep. Haven't done it in a while.
Also, we want to address everyone's attention or direct everyone's attention up to our shiny new roster graphic. You guys are finally
Is that
like
Boy, that's one good-looking roster graphic.
you're finally a real group now.
all right? The graphic.
Only took 4 years.
All the times
Where's
I
the
ever
where's the roster?
Yeah, where's it at?
I
in Discord for us.
I posted it in Discord for y'all. It's currently on the stream.
Cool.
So I meant to do that a long time ago, but every time I went to go do it, I was always waylaid by jackassery of some kind. And I just never got around to it. So tonight I had extra time and I was like, "Oh, I know what I can do. I can do that thing that I've meant to do for so long." All right, Stokes, take us through what is our recap? What happened last time?
Okay, well, as promised, I'm going to do the recap by going through the poem When Coal Touched the Diamond and just do a close reading, because if we examined this work by Stokel Firebuckle in the 1530s, it starts by saying, "In the morn a bell tolled our wake-up call." And, if you read into this, it seems like the author awoke with buddies in their tiny hut in a cavern to a bell ringing every few seconds. And when it says, Cole hid away his dirty gnomish drawl, I think he must have tucked away some gnomish dirty limericks in his mind that he had read. And then a diamond button took us to a swampy door. So he touched this diamond and then went through a magic door into a swamp, like a portal. And where Soren sprouted wings and his dragon balls hit the floor must mean that Soren sprouted some wings, and then the dragonborn version of his dragon balls descending occurred. When it says, through the muck, we marched into a magic-made fort, I think that's pretty straightforward. They must have journeyed to a swamp, through the swamp to a castle that was created magically with a supercharged magnificent mansion spell or something.
Or something similar to Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah, some kind of supercharged version. And when the author writes, bathed and ribboned with songs through the court, they must have been like bathed and cleaned up with like some Be Our Guest style song about making us not stink before meeting the mistress, Torka smelling like marrow. They must have put blue ribbons in Loomis's beard. You can kind of see that reading between the lines if you're really into the literature. Quaffed and recoiffed, our bellies did expand. Is probably referring to the turkey, ham, brisket, soup, salad, rolls with butter and jam, and desserts that they ate. And then, but talk of Soren's dad made a lich blush firsthand. That's probably when Soren mentioned his dad to Calpurnia when they met her, the lich mage, by the way, where they learned that she blushes at the mention of Soren's dad, and also she uses magic items from the Order Esoterica to fuel her big magic castle. A Mithras stone, our key to Shaldor's fate. Um, our adventurers learned that a Mithras stone is the only way to defeat Shaldor, but we can't have hers. Calpurnia said it's not for sale. We have to go get our own. And we could get that in the southern wastes, but that area is guarded. And that's the next line that says, but dragons guard it in a wasteland state. So we learned about wasteland dragons that eat magic items and have some kind of force breath that's similar to magic missiles. They also have a breath that affects gravity, and they don't really have any known weaknesses. But if we can get a stone like that, we could defeat Shaldor by subduing him and binding him to the stone, and then putting him somewhere that no one and no far-striding dwarf or otherwise could mess with him.
Do you remember
And-
why she told you the Mithras stone was capable of sealing away Shaldor?
Well, it weakens him in like a kryptonite-like way, so it like drains his power to be close to it.
It is. So when Shaldor, who you've been told, who you have heard tale, was the original evil, the first evil
Yeah.
on Levis, when he first made his landing planet side on the world of Levis, the very ground that he touched down on was corrupted and with his power, and that is the Mithras stone. That's where it's or that's what it is it's the area where he landed. And it was a big area.
Like, yeah.
It was a
That
big area.
nuclear glass.
Kind of, yeah. Very much akin to that, yeah. And so, yeah, that the stone upon which he landed when he first came to Levis, that has properties that can help to weaken him. We did liken it to kryptonite last time. That is a appropriate analogy. All right, so
Okay.
was
I
there
got
any...
2 lines left.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, because Loomis said "milady" and shook the castle's core. At least Loomis believes that he destabilized the whole castle and the mistress by saying the trigger word "milady."
Loomis is free to believe whatever Loomis wants to.
At least he wasn't supposed to speak, but then as we were wrapping up, he did, and that's what happened. And last line, now we're in the waste, Soren's tail through the door. You can tell the author meant that Calpurnia teleported the heroes to the southern wastes, and Soren barely made it through the portal with all of his tail.
Yeah, she opened up a portal, and as usual, Soren kind of dawdled. I'm just making my way towards the portal, looking for any copper I might see laying around.
I made a nod to, Calpurnia, and then made my way through.
All right, so hang on just a second as we head down to our map.
Jonathan? Is it okay if I read it, as worded?
What do you mean?
Because
yeah,
you went through all the trouble of writing this poetry. Do you want to read it?
No, I'm fine if you read it.
Okay, cool. All right. When Cole touched the diamond, in the morn, a bell tolled our wake-up call. Cole hid away his dirty gnomish drawl. A diamond button took us to a swampy door where Soren sprouted wings and his dragon balls hit the floor. Through the muck, we marched to a magic-made fort, bathed and ribboned with songs through the court, quaffed and requaffed, our bellies did expand. But talk of Soren's dad made the lich blush firsthand. A Mithras stone, our key to Shaldor's fate. but dragons in a wasteland state. Loomis said, "Milady," shook the castle door. Now we're in the waste. Soren's tail through the door. Well, as you did it, Jonathan.
See what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Because
The new
I mean,
the new headset
Go
doesn't
ahead.
necessarily help with the internet connection.
oh no, really?
Yeah, you're still cutting in and
It
out.
did break up a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit, frack. Hey, that sucks.
All right. Well, anybody else want to read anything before we actually start up D&D? Anybody?
Nope.
Nope,
Nope,
we're
I'm
good.
No.
Unless you want me to read something.
No, I'm good. I'm just asking. If you're actually ready to start tonight's session.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So, you go to the portal and you appear through literally a land that is blasted, parched, scorched earth. There is no sound of anything alive. It's almost like being in the dimension that you, or the plane that you just came from, where remember you guys saw birds that weren't really there, but you didn't hear them.
Mhm.
Didn't hear anything
Sort of similar here.
except the bell.
You get the feeling that there's, if anything does live here, it's very, very sparse, few and far between. This literally feels like a dead land. Thus why it's called the Southern Wastes. As you appear in this canyon, the sides rise up on either side of you. Oh, let me get, if I can get to the, there we go. This way, that way. And they're very steep. Out in the distance, you see a mountain. It's a smaller mountain, but it's a mountain. You've seen bigger, but, you know. This one's, it's pretty good size. It's not small, but it's not, you know, it's not the K2 or anything. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? You can talk about your circumstance, your situation, whatever you want to do. You can start moving. It's all up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna kind of ask around and judge everybody's health, mental fitness, state of being.
Well, mental fitness, I mean.
How we feeling, boys?
Doing
I'm
great.
doing all
Let's see.
Yeah, that meal was good. I think I'm feeling all right.
Same here. Where do you think this Mithras stone is? Or where we can find one?
She did give Soren a map.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the map and take a look.
So Soren, give me either an intelligence check or a survival check.
Okay, let's get
Quick question while he's doing that. These the mountains on either flank of ours.
Yeah.
Did they like appear like they rose up out of the ground just now, or they're?
No, they look
That's
like
just
they've
where
been
they are.
here for
They
quite
were,
some
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood. Okay, so maybe we can find those on the map. Soren.
Okay. Well, give me a hand with this. I'm not really making heads or tails of this.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, somebody better help him. Or else y'all.
Somebody take the damn map.
Yeah. So, yeah, Soren looks at the map and can't really tell hide nor hair of it. The rest of you start to wonder, why does Soren have the map?
Let me see that thing.
Okay, here you go.
What kind of? He did an intelligence save. What was I supposed to do? What is he? What should I do?
You're supposed to just roll either intelligence. The ability, not the saving throw,
Uh-huh.
or survival.
Okay.
Oops, I did save. Yes, I see what I did.
You did save, but the modifier is the same.
The
All
same,
right,
yeah.
Stokes. So you study the map a little bit more, and you start to recognize some of the geographical points that the map is pointing out. And according to
Okay.
the map, this thing, or this field of Mitherstone, is straight ahead of y'all. Probably about halfway through the canyon, through the valley.
Straight ahead being straight down, right?
Right.
Yes, yes.
Here?
No, straight down, which would be this way.
Okay. And a long way further than we can see, or in this area that we can see, it should be there.
Yeah, but it's part of the ground, so you're thinking it may be tough to see unless you're closer to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'll tell everyone, hey guys, I think it's right up there. Like, it's not very far. We might have to dig for it. We might have to look around, but it shouldn't be that far.
Well, okay.
All
let's
right.
head that way.
Follow you guys.
So it's over this way. But
Stay close together, especially with Torka.
Why don't you get in the middle, Torko?
why?
I think. Well, he's got his, that very great aura around him that is very protective. So
Torque,
I
okay,
feel
stop,
like I'm
facing
stop,
his dragon.
stop,
Want to be
stop,
close to me? Stop!
stop. Everyone go back. Or no, hang on. I'll move you back. There we go. Soren kept moving. All right. So, as you guys move up onto this little area, Torka, you put your foot down, and it sounds like your foot is tapping now, not hitting ground, but tapping on like a different kind of surface.
Okay.
I'm
Like
gonna check the
almost
map.
hollow, or
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear
Well,
you.
if Cole can hear that sound that Torka's foot is making, then he'll check the map and see if like this should be it.
Yeah, this should be it. And when you look down, the ground is dark and glassy.
is it shattered? I mean, could I pick up a piece, or is it a?
It is not shattered. In fact, it looks pretty sturdy.
So it's just like a big sheet of dark glassiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you find it, you hear a roar from further up on that small mountain that you saw earlier. And you see now a large, hungry-looking dragon that you assume must be one of these wasteland dragons
It says Wasteland Dragon.
that Kypernia warned you about. It definitely jumps up like it's about to swoop down and attack you. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Ah.
Oh, wait.
We gotta find my character sheet. Sorry about that. And there we go. And
Is that everybody?
yeah, I believe that's me.
A 29.
Good grief. All right, Soren.
I wrote down natural 20. Go ahead.
Soren, you're up. That means you go first in initiative when I say you're up.
Did you? Am I lost? Okay, good. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And sorry. I will go ahead and cast. Let's see. I'll go ahead and cast Finger of Death. I'll do that. And I will enhance it.
Okay.
So, all right. And so, let's see. Finger of Death.
All right. So you have, or what meta magic did you put on it?
I put enhance, so that way heightened spell. Sorry, heightened spell.
Okay.
So that
All
gives it, gives him a disadvantage on saving throws.
Well, if he didn't have magic resistance, that would be the case.
Exactly.
So we will see what he rolls straight. Gets a 16, he fails. You hit him up on the shoulder with that necrotic damage. And he does take damage. Does that end your turn?
Okay. That ends my turn.
All right. Next up is our friend who lets out another angry roar. He's going to stay. Let me see. He's 20 feet up when he lands down here off that mountain. He soars down at you. He's going to stop right there, 20 feet up in the air. And he's going to hit the whole group of you with his breath weapon. Oh, and good news, it recharges. So everyone needs to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
All right. And let's see.
DC 18.
DC 18. All right, Cole is fine.
Do we have an advantage being closer to Torka?
Absolutely not. You don't have it.
Okay. Okay.
You have a +4 modifier from him. I think that's right. Isn't that your charisma modifier?
It's a +4.
Yeah. All right. So
everyone passes.
Everyone passes. So you're only going to take 27 points of force damage. And yeah, Cole and Soren, you realize this is the same type of magical damage that spells like Magic Missile do. And so yeah, you take 27, and all of you feel like the air around you and like your limbs feel like they're getting heavier, like it's harder to move, but you quickly fight through it. And then you suddenly remember what Kypernia had told you about these wasteland dragons, is that they also have an effect to their breath that's has a gravitational effect.
So 27.
Yeah, 20. You're fine.
And
it was a DC 18. You all passed. You're good.
Oh, so
do we get
But we still take 27, right?
Yeah, you still take 27 points of damage. Sorry,
Got it.
because you all passed.
Do we
your
take
saving
half
throw.
of that? Do we take half of that because of being next to Torka?
No. The only thing that you get from being close to Torka is a +4 on your saving throws. Does everyone understand?
There's not a
that?
resistance to damage.
you also
Okay.
you also get resistance to damage from spells.
From spells. This is
Right,
not a
but this
spell.
is
This is the breath of a dragon.
Gotcha. There we go. Cool. Alrighty.
All right. So,
I'm taking 27. Is that what you said?
Yep.
yes.
Mhm.
All right.
And let's see. That that'll be all he does right now. Next up is Cole.
Okay. Um, so is he? You said he's 20 feet above us, but is he like on rock or is he in the air?
He is in the air.
In the air. Okay. Um,
Or it is. We shouldn't assume gender.
oh, okay.
They are in the air.
That's
Sorry.
wrong.
Sorry. Sorry.
um,
You're not sorry.
I'm a little sorry.
You're not either.
okay. Cole is. So Cole's gonna, before moving, actually cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
Mark it off. I know he's
Spell
resistant.
save is DC 18.
18. Yep.
He gets advantage on the saving throw because it is a spell. And he is not affected.
I'll say. All right.
And Cole, I'll give you this as a freebie since it's close enough for you to see. This thing has like magical energy flashing in its eyes, and it looks like it's half mad, like it's drunk. You remember that Kypernia had told you these things eat magic items, and this thing looks like maybe that's driven it insane over the course of, who knows how many years.
Okay. Is any of this terrain around us like terrain we could take cover behind?
No, it's all kind of flat and open.
Looks like Mars.
Okay.
Very much like Mars.
Yeah. Okay. Cole is going to move then. 5, 10, 15. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. 20, 25, 30. Oh yeah, that's always moving.
All right.
Okay, and he is going to use his bonus action to give an inspiration to Soren. Just by reminding him of the poem. Come on, Soren, you're remember when your Dragon Balls hit the floor? You gotta man up, fight this other dragon. So you can take if you find that inspiring, you can take
I'm
a
inspired.
D10 bardic inspiration, and then I'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is Torka, who is
All right.
a bad son of a bitch, or so our roster card tells us up in the corner.
We don't need no roster card to know that. Come on. All right. So Torka is going to cast Bless. And he's going to cast it at 2nd level, giving all 4 of us an extra D4 that you can add to an attack or a saving roll.
Remember that because I will forget it,
Yep, I'm going to post it in the...
and everyone else will forget it too.
Yep. They will. Do something so you
Uh,
don't. Because that cost me a lot of money, boys. Paladins ain't got a whole lot of money.
I will remember.
Spell
Will
money.
do.
Alright. So that'll be my action.
All right.
Um, and then Torka is going to... out of character,
Yes.
when the wasteland dragon spit his electric breath,
Wasn't not electric, magical.
magical breath on us, would I have a sense of how wide the cone was, like how reaching it was?
You would feel like it was about 60 foot long.
But no idea how wide it was?
Yeah, hang on. Let me drag that over and get that all
I'm
set.
not trying to be a dick.
Too late. All right, let me
Eh,
look.
but I still didn't try to be.
All right, let me look. I think we've got a effect for this somewhere. Oh, that's too big. Let me see if I've got. Actually, we can use this. Hang on. It should be about the same size. Yeah, it's about this size.
Oh, so it cones out. So the closer we are to him... Okay. That's...
I mean, we're not gonna move it around
No,
so
no, no.
you guys can,
No. Understood. Understood. But you've given me a fantastic
It's about that size.
illustration of how the magical vomit comes out. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Torka's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right.
And that'll end Torka's turn.
Sir Torka ran away.
But- Well, I kind of ran closer, but 20 feet in the air, right?
20 feet in the air.
Okay. That'll end Torka's turn.
All right, Loomis, you're up next.
Okay. Loomis is gonna yell out, "Who should I follow?" And then he's gonna shoot 3 crossbows at the dragon. See that?
All right, 25 hits. All right, 12 points of damage. Make your second attack. 28 hits. For another 9. Very well. 17 does not hit.
Okay. Alright. He will just gonna stay with Soren, and then that'll end his turn.
All right, we're at the start now of round 2. Soren, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay. I will move over to, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Okay. I'll move over here and I'll go ahead and cast. I'm going to go ahead and cast Disintegrate. And I'm going to enhance it again. Get over here, knock off. And cast. Well, there it is. There we go.
All right. With a 20, he makes the save, takes only half of that damage, which is going to be 39. All right, that's your action. Is there anything else you want to do?
I will just say, guys, try to stay close. Stay close to Torka. All right, and then that's my turn.
And the dragon, whose turn it is now, says, I agree, stay close. He swivels out this direction. And let's see. He breathes once more, except the way you guys are spread out, it's not going to hit Torka. It hits Soren, Loomis, and Cole. He should have stayed where he was. All right. So, all right, he does not recharge his breath. So everyone give me a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Loomis or Torka, how close do they have to be for your 10? For your, or pardon me, your +4?
10.
10 feet?
Yes.
So Soren is the only one that gets the +4, but Stokel, and Loomis will get to roll a d4 and add that. Even if you got a 4 on that d4, Loomis, there's no way you can make the save. You're going to take all 49 points of damage.
Well, no, I can re-roll with Indomitable, I think it's called. You can re-roll a saving roll that if you fail. If you do so, you can use this feature twice between long rests at 13th level.
Okay, yeah. If you want to use one of your uses of Indomitable, you can.
Okay, yes, I will. I feel like that's a good idea, so I'm taking it down to 1, and I'll click on Dexterity, shaking my hand, blow on it.
All right, so still a fail, but if you roll a 3, you might pass. On your D4. On your D4.
Yeah, on my D4?
Yeah.
Mm.
So 16, you will fail. You will take the 49 points of damage. Soren, you are within 4 or 10 feet of Torka. So you make your save. You will only take 25 points of damage. And Cole, you rolled a 17. You do not get the +4 from Torka's aura, but you do get the 1d4 from Bless, and all you need is a 1. So,
About 2.
Yep. So you get you take 25 like Soren.
Still hurts. Got it.
And Loomis, having failed your saving throw, you need to put a shield on you to show that you are affected. For the next 2 turns, your speed is reduced to 0, and you cannot take reactions.
Okay.
Now, that being said, if something moves up close to you, you can still attack it, and you're not at a disadvantage or anything. All right,
Okay.
so
What's the mechanic for that?
the mechanic for that is his speed is 0, and he has no reaction.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know if that was a named. Never mind.
No. It's part of his breath. If you go up and read it, it's in his breath. It's the gravitational part of his breath.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. Does he want to do anything else? I think he's going to move up. All right, so he's still flying, but he's only going to be 15 feet up in the air. And he's going to come down here next to Torka. So Torka, he's closer to you, but he's 15 feet up now, not 20.
Okay.
All right, Cole, you're up.
Okay. Um,
Hey, you're still over half health.
am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, actually, I don't think so. My hit points went up.
Oh no,
And
wait,
I'm
hang
not.
on.
I've lost
115.
more than
Oh yeah, never mind.
that. Yeah, just under.
You're feeling a little rough.
Yep. Cole wants to conjure animals, and I'm just
I swear to God, if you're like, I want 20 owls, I will skin you alive. I'm gonna give you 2 bears.
That's fair. But I do want big flying creatures. Do you know offhand how many eagles I could get?
No.
I should
Probably.
know this. My character. So let's see. A giant eagle is a CR1 beast. So here, I'll put my
Actually, cast the spell in chat. I need to see
Yeah.
the verbiage.
Yeah, cast it, marked it off. I didn't hear the beep though. Did it show up?
It has not shown up yet. No.
Okay,
All right, there it
maybe
goes. There it goes. All right.
Yeah. So I envision summoning 2 giant eagles. Well, 1 second.
So 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, and you're in your head. You're seeing 2 eagles.
Yeah, but 1 second. Twice as many with a 5th level slot. So I think I want to upcast it to 5, and actually no, I won't. I'll picture 2 eagles and cast it at regular level.
All right. Let me look here. Give me just a second. You're
Sorry, all that took so long. I'll do better next round.
No, you won't. Don't make promises you can't keep. So, in your head, you're seeing eagles, and you're like, oh, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna do
giant
this.
eagle.
And what you see is, well, where did these go? Hang on a second. Well, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. You see 2 brown bears.
Oh gosh.
Instead of eagles. You think it may be something about this cursed land that you're in, where magic has run amok and the dragons breathe it now. But you envision 2 eagles, but what appears are 2 bears. The bad news is, well, I mean, other than you didn't get eagles, is that the bears, these are brown bears. They're bigger than your black bears, but they appear 20 feet up in the air. And as soon as they appear, they fall. All right, let me see here.
Squish bears.
But then they start to fly. This is like a twisted dream.
No, they don't
See how
fly.
it's
They
going.
don't fly at all. They just sort of
Oh.
drop out of the sky screaming, which is actually kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
Confused bears just falling from the sky. Just basically giant sacks of meat. All right.
Oof.
All right, you should be able to control both those now, but they are going to land and fall prone. And
Okay.
so they both take 2d6 because they are 20 feet up in the air. They both take 10 points of damage. I'll do that real quick on the tokens. Minus 10 and minus 10. All right, so they land, and if were they actual living creatures, you would think that you would hear bones breaking at that point, but they're not actually. They're just arcane spirits given animal form.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll initiative for them. Hang on. Let me drag their stats out here. Give me a second. Oh, you have brown bear stats in there.
I thought I do.
Yeah, you do.
It says big old brown bear.
Yeah. That's their
Okay.
stat block. So click on one of their
Okay.
tokens and click on initiative.
Okay.
9. All right. They go after you and before Torka. Did you want to
Okay.
do anything else on this turn?
Well, I haven't used the bonus action, so I will use that to inspire Torka.
Okay. How do you
That's a
inspire
D10.
Torka?
I feel inspired.
Yeah, I mean, I have to think of a non-meta way to say that his bless saved me 29 hit points. So, Torka, I'm feeling really blessed right now.
Torka,
And you
Torka, don't you lose my number.
Not anywhere. Okay.
All right, you guys are better at this than me.
No,
Um,
it is.
okay. And then in my turn.
All right.
Well,
next,
wait. I'm sorry. Wait. I haven't moved, right? I'm sorry. Let me. I want to move further away from
Okay.
all this bad things that's happening. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's it. I keep wanting to go to 40. I'm not faxing anymore. I end my turn.
All right. Next up is the bears. Would they like to spend half their movement to get up?
Yes.
All right.
And then this one would like to stand on the other shoulders and attack. No, I'm just kidding. They can't reach 20 feet up. Or can
Well,
they?
it's only 15 feet up, but they can't reach that far.
Yeah. Okay,
Grizzly
so-
bears are big, but they're not stand up and hit stuff that's 15 feet up in the air big.
Okay. Well, they're gonna get as close as they can. They're gonna get under it and swipe menacingly at it.
All right.
I don't have to keep them there, but
All right. Does that
I
end,
don't. The tokens don't have to be there, but
does that end your turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Or does that
ends
end
the
their
bear's
turn? Okay.
If
Next-
that's all they can do, yeah.
Next up is
Yeah.
Torka.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I mean, is there a mechanic to Misty Step onto the dragon?
Well, the dragon is 15 feet up, so it's above you. But it's only 15 feet higher above you. I would say if you really want to, that you could see a spot, up on the dragon's back that you could misty step onto it if you want. Now, that being said, the second it moves, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw, and it's not going to be low in order to stay on the back of this thing. Or actually, no, not a dexterity saving throw. You'll have to make an acrobatics check.
Would it move before I was able to attack?
No, I'm just saying once you're up there, you're up there. You're gonna have to start figuring out how to get up. If this thing soars up 70 feet up in the air, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check or fall. But yeah, right now, if you're asking me, can I use Misty Step to get on top of him and attack him? Sure.
And then with my remaining movement, I assume I could just fall off of him.
Yeah, if you want to, you'll fall and take damage and be prone. But I'm fine with that.
I mean, we got to do some damage here. We got to think big here. All right, so I will start by casting Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm going to let me take off the spell slot, and I'm going to Misty Step up to the Wasteland Dragon.
All right. Originally, you said you wanted to be on its back.
Sure. I mean, any place that I can see that is on him.
Okay.
Preferably not in his mouth. I'd like to Misty Step.
Well, I mean, there's only so many places I can put the token to.
No. Anyway, no. I was making a joke. Like, I don't want to jump up into his mouth. Like, I'd want to jump onto his back or his wing or something. I didn't actually look at the token tray. I'm sorry. I have my character sheet open. And then at that point, I would like to swing with my Vicious War Pick.
All right. You make 2 attacks.
Vicious War Pick 1. So 25.
25 does hit. So it takes 8 damage. Is that correct?
Looks like it, but I'm gonna have to put some smite in that.
Okay.
We only live once before we fall to the ground.
All right.
So let's put a 3rd level smite into that. That's lame. Let me mark off my spell slot. Okay, and then my next Vicious War Pick attack.
Hang on. After you make that attack, there's a 50% chance of this. Ooh. Oh wait,
That's
no, hang
100%.
on. Yeah, I did that. I told it to roll 100 and it rolled exactly what I told it. All right. So,
That's how it works.
as soon as you drive your pickaxe into this thing, it's fine at first. You find purchase. You can feel the pickaxe breaking through scale and the fleshy underneath of that scale. But then when you hit the smite, oh, Torka, this thing jerks and begins to writhe violently. I need you to make a DC 16 acrobatics check.
Okay. Can I add my bless to that?
Nice.
You can, or you can use your bardic inspiration.
I'll add my D4 bless to that.
Okay.
Do I need to roll it? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll roll it.
Yeah.
but-
I mean, I got to get. Yeah, you're fine. So you manage to hang on to this thing and not fall off, and you have a second attack.
Nice.
Vicious War Pick. 17.
17 does not hit. Would you like to
What?
use your bardic inspiration?
Yes. 21.
21 hits.
Let me check my spell slots. shit. Let's just put a first level smite into it. Whoa. 3. So a first level smite for another 9.
All right, same thing as before. When you get that first hit in, it's fine. But then when you pump that radiant celestial damage into it, it starts to jerk and writhe around. Give me another DC 16 acrobatics check.
Okay.
Ooh, you fall off of the dragon 15 feet. You take 5 damage and you land on your back. You can feel your shell crack a little bit and give as you hit the ground. All right, does that end your turn?
I still have movement.
Yeah, you me see. You didn't move on top of the. All you did was Misty Step, so you still have your full movement. Would you like to spend half that to get up?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'd like to stand up.
All right.
And I'd like to move. I probably have 10 feet of movement at this point.
What's your movement?
30.
30.
So that would give me 15,
You
but I
have-
fell.
You have 15. No, you're fine.
Okay.
The fall doesn't take up your movement.
Okay, so I'd like to go 5, 10, 15 to there.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right.
I don't know that I'm still... Does anyone have a bless left?
I do.
Oh, then I am concentrating.
You have to make a
Yeah,
you have to make a DC 10 concentration check because you did take damage.
Okay.
So that's a Constitution saving throw. You're looking for a 10, DC 10.
Constitution?
Yep.
Ah.
But with your bonus of
Oh, with
plus
my
4,
bonus. Yep. That's a 14.
yeah,
Or a 12.
you manage to maintain concentration on bless.
Yeah, and the way I read it, it's a D4 that you can use each time. It's not a.
Yeah,
It lasts as long as you're concentrating. We all have it.
Yeah, that's correct. All right, does that end your turn?
That ends my turn. Thank you.
All right, Loomis, it is your turn.
I'm stuck for 2 rounds, right?
Yes, currently you cannot move. Well, yeah, your speed is 0, and you don't have a reaction. You can still attack. You just can't move, and you can't use reaction.
Okay, so I will do the only thing I feel like I could do and shoot my crossbow 3 times.
All right,
Okay, here goes.
11 misses.
Okay.
22 hits.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
29 hits. Another 7. All right, so 2 of your crossbow bolts land into the side of its shoulder, and it gives out a pained roar.
Nice.
All right,
Okay, that'll end my turn.
we're at the start now of round 3. Soren, you're up.
All right, I'm going to quicken greater invisibility.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to fire off 2 firebolt. Fire off a firebolt. Sorry, let me do that. And firebolt. Come on, firebolt. There you are.
Oh, all right. A
Oh,
Nice.
pretty good one.
Chunky, chunky.
And then, so now I'll go into my greater invisibility, and
Alright.
then start hauling ass. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I'll just go right here. All right, cool. And that will end my turn.
Next up is our friend. So the first thing that our friend does is he bellows out one more time. And this time he really puts some infrasound in on that one. trying to kind of throw you guys off, make you a little afraid. I need everyone to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I do not need to.
No, you're immune to frighten. And actually, hang on.
Soren is as well.
Yeah, Soren, you
Yep.
are currently immune to fear as well because you're so close to Torka, as are the two bears. Well rated. Yeah, the two bears are also likewise unaffected by the fear. All right,
So
Loomis.
you said wisdom.
Yeah, DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. Loomis, you have failed, but you are currently affected by Bless, so you can add a D4.
Okay. Come on.
Roll good.
17. Loomis, you are afraid of the dragon.
Maybe I could use my other.
You want to use your other Indomitable? Yeah.
I mean,
What
what
does the
is
afraid do?
Yeah.
Do
Think
what?
about that.
What all is the effect of the afraid?
So, when you're frightened, you can't move forward towards the source of your fear. And we rule that laterally. You can't make any lateral progression against your enemy. Like, you can't move directly towards him. You can't juke and jive like a quarterback and move over here. Well, I didn't move forward. Yeah, that's not what that means. You can't make any lateral progress towards the source of your fright. You also have disadvantage on attacks against it so long as you can see it.
Okay.
But also you're pinned to the ground, so you want to run away, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now you can't even move.
Yeah, I'll use it. Well, I can't run and move now anyways. I guess I'll hold off.
Okay.
Where-
All right,
Yeah,
then you are
I'll wait.
affected by fear.
How long does it last?
You make another saving throw at the end of each of your turns
All right.
on the fear, that is.
Okay.
All right, let me put a icon on you. That'll be good. All right, and Cole, you passed. You are not afraid. And then after that display, which only really affected one of you, it's going to fly all the way over here. Thinking to cut off Cole's attempt at fleeing. And it's going to, this time, only be 5 feet up. As it is 5 feet up, it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Here comes the bite. 29, I think that hits.
Yeah.
You take 23 points of damage. So when this thing bites you, you feel the fang sink into your shoulder and your upper chest, but then you feel that same sort of magical energy that it throws out of its mouth. Oh, I need to see if his breath weapon recharges. One d6, it does not. Okay. And then he's going to swipe at you twice with his claws. 22 hits. 24 hits.
Actually, yeah.
Actually.
I'm gonna use.
Actually.
I want to use cutting words to use one of my bardic inspirations to try to make his 22 miss.
Okay.
I get to subtract a d10, but hold on, let me mark off the. For some reason, I have 2
All right. You need to hit at least a
bardic
4.
inspirations.
Or no, I'm sorry, a 5. I mean, you've been passing those things out like candy lately, Cole.
Yeah, I'm marking them off. I just have 2. I have like 2 or 3 places on my character sheet where it says bardic inspiration. I don't know why. All right, here's a d10. Ooh.
All right, that becomes
Okay.
a 14, so one of those claw attacks misses. So you take, but the other one does hit. So
Yeah.
actually, before we do that, Cole, with that 23, give me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain your concentration on your bears.
Yeah. I don't have. Oh, I don't have
Constitution saving
the.
throw.
No. Yeah, I know that. Okay.
You don't have what were you saying?
I'm supposed to roll that with advantage because he has a Warcaster, and I couldn't find the advantage button. But I see that we're in
Oh, okay.
easy mode, so it always does it. Now I got it.
So, yeah, you make the save. You continue to concentrate on the spell. Let's see how much damage you take from the claw. The claw swipes you for 18 slashing damage. And I need you to make
Nice.
another DC 10 Constitution saving throw. All right, you're good. Well, other than you've only got
Yeah.
22 hit points left, but
Hey, that's dirty meta.
all right, and he will readjust himself 5 feet up in the air.
Always
I do
sweet.
that often.
Hang on. Yeah, he's gonna be 15 feet up in the air again.
There you go, Cole.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
swing at that.
if you want to, you can try to hit him.
But there is a Warcaster thing that I have never used. And I'm about to. Let me put it in chat. When a hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack from you, you can use your reaction to cast a spell at the creature, rather than making an opportunity attack. Spell must have a casting time of 1 action, and must target only that creature.
Okay.
So, I don't think I've ever used this. And spells don't do a lot at this guy, but what do I have to do some kind of damage? I guess I'll do.
Yes.
Everything I have is a Constitution save, and of course he's built like a fortress. So, I guess I'll do Destructive Wave. Marking out the spell slot.
All right, DC 18 Constitution saving throw. He does it with advantage.
Some terrible rolls too. I got.
He's good. So is that half damage?
Yes. Let me put it in the chat.
So 26.
Half damage and isn't knocked prone.
All right, so 26. So you take 13 points of damage. All right, very good. Is that the end of your turn?
That wasn't my turn at all. That was his turn.
Yeah. That.
Oh,
the
that's
beauty
right,
of it.
because he moved
Joker's
back. That's
reaction.
right. That's right. Never mind. All right.
Now I'm gonna hit him with a Destructive Wave. No, just kidding.
That'll show him.
Mm-hmm. So what was half damage is not much. 6 and 7, 13.
Mm-hmm. That's how much damage he took.
Yeah. Okay.
Bears, be thinking about what you're doing. You're next. Torka, you're after the bears. We've only got about a half hour left. We need to keep this moving. So
All right.
if you're a
Cool.
spellcaster, be thinking about what you want to cast when it's your turn.
So he's 15 feet above me.
He is currently 15 feet above you.
Okay, I'm gonna desperately cast Dissonant Whispers. Let's see.
Wisdom saving throw.
So,
He has advantage, looking for an 18. He fails.
oh, that was my
But
desperate plea.
I am going to have him use one of his legendary resistances
Oh.
so that he automatically passes.
All right. Well, I used one of those up. Okay. So, do I have any indication of whether I'm in its reach?
You would think, given your position, that you are easily within reach, probably of its tail.
Okay.
Which he is sort of whipping behind himself. Menacingly.
Okay. Then I will stay put.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
At the end of your turn,
Actually, I can give myself a potion as a bonus action, right?
you can.
I will do that. Actually, maybe I'm low on potions. Yep, I don't see any in inventory.
All right.
I will end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, that tail does, in fact, whoosh down upon you as one of the dragon's legendary actions, which I keep forgetting to take at the end of y'all's turns.
Oh, man, he's gonna get hit with it anyway.
27 hits you.
For sure.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw again. All right. You continue to focus on your concentration spell. Next up is the bears. Torka, you're after them. Be thinking about what you want to do.
Okay, bears have 40 feet of movement.
40
I don't
feet of
know if
movement.
They can get there. They're going to try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as they can go, and they'll end their turn.
All right. Next up is Torka. After Torka is Loomis. Loomis, be thinking about what you want to do. Torka,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, so I believe if I just move within 10 of Loomis, he's no longer frightened?
If you move with... Well, he's not... Or, yeah, that's true.
So at this point, moving 5, 10, I would think the frightened moves off of Loomis.
Okay.
And then
Powerful.
15, 20, 25.
It is back on Loomis. Loomis is once again frightened.
Oh, it doesn't go away?
It doesn't. While he's, or I'm sorry, while he's 10 feet within you. So technically, it doesn't go until you're 5 feet away again. Once you move away again, he hasn't passed the saving throw, so he is still frightened. He's just not frightened while you're around.
Oh. And please, I won't say it. We're on Twitch. Oh, I thought that just knocked out his frightenedness.
He cannot be
Okay.
frightened while he's within 10 feet of you. Now, if he was already frightened and you move within 10 feet of him, he's not frightened. But the minute you move away again and he's no longer within 10 feet of you, he's going to become frightened again because he hasn't made his saving throw.
Bring your love back to me, Torka. I get it.
Oh, don't go away.
I get it.
I'm nothing without you, Torka. But where he is right now, he is currently not afeared.
Would Torka get a good idea of how messed up Cole is?
Cole looks like he is very near death. He looks like, one of those times after Soren's gotten a hold of him.
That was a long time ago.
So he's screwed. All right.
He looks very bad.
All right. Torka's going to Misty Step.
Okay.
Sorry, Loomis. I love you, buddy.
Scared.
Torka can Misty Step 30 to here. And Torka is going to put his hand on Stokel in a very non-gay way. And... oh, actually...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that.
There you go. Exactly.
I may regret this. Torka's gonna touch Stokel for 15.
All right. Stokel, you get 15 points back.
Thank you.
15
Thank
hit
you.
points.
I tend to do better saving people with 1 than healing people with 15, but whatever. And that ends the turn. He's done all of his.
Cole,
acts.
you need to add your 15 hit points.
I did, but I added it to the bear. Let me take it away.
Yeah, I ain't trying to save no bear.
The bear's not even really there technically.
No bear.
All right. Next up
Got it.
then is Loomis. Loomis, you are currently frightened of the bear. You cannot make any forward progress towards the bear.
Okay, do I need to do the... I do the roll at the end of the turn.
Towards
right?
At the end of the turn.
Okay, well, I'm in range of the crossbow, so...
You are at disadvantage because you are frightened of the dragon.
Okay, well... He'll shakily shoot 3 as he shivers in fear. Okay, here goes 1.
A mountain of courage.
Yeah. Well, what do you know?
27 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. Called it.
Call it again.
Mountain of courage.
16 does not hit. $17 does not hit.
Don't I get the +4 from Hendo?
Yeah. You've got to.
Oh yeah, you're blessed.
So you can roll it twice
Okay.
because you missed with a 16 and then you missed with a 17.
Let's see what happens. D4 once.
So that makes that 16 to 17. That's still a miss, and then the next one will be on the 17. 3 on top of that 17 is a 20. That does hit. Minus
Look
7.
at you.
12.
Nice.
All right. Good brain. Good brain.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Very good. We're at the start now of round 4.
Wait, do I do the roll though?
Oh yeah.
The
Do
whatchamacallit, right?
another wisdom roll, and let me double check the DC. It is a DC 18. All right, you can still roll the 1d4 for bless.
Okay.
With a 3, that becomes a 20. You are no longer afeared.
Or
Yay.
blessed.
The good
Nice.
news about that is that now that you have passed that fear check, his fear won't work on you anymore.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Oh, hang on.
That'll end my turn.
Oh, that's cool. So you cannot be re-feared?
Not for 24 hours.
That's cool. Okay.
But that's only by that specific dragon.
Oh, that's not just a fear.
That's not a
Rule.
general
Okay,
fear.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Soren, you're up.
All right. Since he's flying up in the air, do I need to worry about hitting my colleagues with lightning?
No, I'll say that you've got a clear enough shot at him that you could
All right.
zip it across his back if you wanted to.
Cool. All right. I'm going to enhance lightning bolt, and let's see. And I'm gonna enhance lightning bolt.
Suck it, Chris Head.
Let's see, getting to there.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. I'm making it.
You know, we're on Twitch. DM.
There you go. Lightning bolt, and I'm going to make it into a
You've already used one
fifth
meta
level
magic.
lightning bolt.
Oh,
Oh, I know. Yeah, but it's just.
Okay.
You told me to let you know if ever I'm making it higher.
Yes, fifth level. Okay.
Cool. And need to get that sheet back up so I can get fifth level and then hit submit.
All right. So, a total of 41. He already made the saving throw, so he takes 20 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, that's right. Damn. Okay. Well, at least he took 20 points of damage.
Yep. All right. Does that end your turn?
I am going to move across 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, yeah, that's good. You can
25,
easily hit
30.
all your friends with lightning afterward from back there.
I was just trying to move out of the way so he doesn't take a bead on where I was.
Friend
that's my turn.
Slayer. All right, next up is our friend. Let's see if he gets his...
He's not my friend.
Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not. Damn. That would have been so great. All right.
Great for one of us.
I don't think you understand what the word great means.
He is going to sink down 5 feet so that he's only 10 feet up. And he's going to make 3 attacks. First one with his bite. That hits. Second one with his claw. That hits. And the second one with the other claw. That misses.
Can I put disadvantage on one of those?
Which one do you want to put disadvantage on?
The bite.
And that's your fighting style, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Disadvantage
mind.
imposed, and he still hits.
I did my best.
That bite does 24 damage on Cole.
He's down.
Oh, he's down. And this is bad. The second attack, the claw attack, rakes Cole's unconscious body for 17 slashing damage. That does not mean you're at negative 17. That means that you take 2 automatic death saving fails. All right.
And why 2? Just so I know the math.
Because anytime that they hit you, it's a critical hit. If they hit you when you're incapacitated,
Yeah.
they have advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
I didn't take advantage because I knew it was going to hit you. and it's considered a critical hit. Now you don't have any hit points, but when it's a critical hit, you still lose 2 death saving throws.
I see.
And
So
then
it wouldn't matter if it had only done 1 point to his dead body. That would still be 2 critical.
it's not his dead
to,
body; it's his
yes.
unconscious, incapacitated
Unconscious
body.
body.
Yes. So Torka, you just watched your friend get bitten and then savagely claw after he was on the ground, passed out. And now the dragon fixes its steely gaze on you and flies 5 feet back up into the air. He is now 15 feet back up. Cole.
He's no longer concentrating. There's no bears.
There are no
Can't
bears.
remove them.
Give me a death saving throw, please. No pressure here.
Oh, yeah, it's his turn already.
Torka, time is moving so slow for you right now, watching all this. As Cole bleeds out and takes a choking breath of air, blood sputtering and bubbling from his lips.
No.
All right, next up is Torka Galu. Loomis, you're next. Be thinking about what you want to do.
Yes.
Well, since I'm a paladin, clearly I have to save my friend.
I mean,
What's the mechanic for dragging somebody?
so you have to spend your action, and you can drag him back half your movement speed. So your movement speed is currently 30, so if you drag him back, you can move 15 feet back. Now, I'll say that is well within the dragon's area.
Yeah.
And if you are pulling Cole back, I'm going to give that dragon an attack against you just because you're going to come within 15 feet of his tail. Or technically you're already there.
Just trying to kill me for doing a good thing. Alright, so...
It's almost like it's D&D or something.
I am going to use my laying on hands,
Okay?
and I will give Cole 1 hit point.
All right, Cole, give yourself 1 hit point. You are no longer
Good.
unconscious. You are no longer dying, but you are still prone, and you need to give yourself 1 hit point. There you go. All right. Torka, is there anything else you want to do?
Good lord.
Soren, you're after Loomis. Be thinking about what you want to do.
I'm ready to go.
Orca is going to... Shit. No, I'm done. That ends my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the dragon uses one of its legendary actions to make another tail attack at you, Torka. 19, however, does not hit you. You managed to do like a cool combat roll out of the way of the dragon's tail.
Nice.
All right. That ends
Turtle
Torka's
power.
That ends Torka's turn. Next up is Loomis. Loomis, you are no longer afraid of the dragon, and you are no longer affected by the gravitational field from that dragon's first breath attack.
Okay. He is going to shoot his crossbow 3 times. Here we go.
27 hits.
Okay. Gonna go again.
26 hits.
Come on. Gonna go again.
25 hits.
Okay, then he's gonna
Nice.
surge.
Guy's
Wait, he-
freaking cake.
He's gonna do a surge action to do 3 more.
Surge is not an action. Surge is just something that you do, and you take surge so that you can get another
Okay.
action.
Okay, correct. That's right. Alright, so there's another one.
26 hits. Another 8.
Wow.
All right, 20. You don't have advantage on these, so 14 does not hit. Now
What about
you
+4?
you can roll your 1d4. You would have to get a 4 to be able to hit it.
Okay.
17 does not hit.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So I have one more like that. Alright.
All right, 26 hits. Go ahead and do your damage on that last one.
Oof.
12. That's
No,
just
12.
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
12. Yeah.
Okay, and then can I do a bonus action to do one more?
No, you can only use your attack action to make attacks.
Okay, I thought I could do one more with my bonus. Okay.
That's only, I think, like if you kill something. Hang on, let me go read your character sheet for you. Give me a second.
Dude, you did a shitload of damage though, Loomis.
He's still standing.
Nice.
too. How much does he have?
A lot.
It's like he's a giant dragon or something.
Yeah.
How much do we hate him? A lot.
Oh, no. All right. You're in.
Found this spoon, sir.
Yeah, my action surge is what I used to do another attack, which gave me 3 more.
Well, what ability do you have that involves bonus actions? You just got to read that. And see if
Yeah,
it applies to
I'm looking at that and I'm not seeing it. I think you're full of shit.
Or just misthought something, but yeah, full of shit.
Yeah, you don't have anything like that.
Okay.
Unless you can read your character sheet and point out to me where it is.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
All right, next up is the start of round 5. Soren, you're up.
Need big things from Lawrence in here.
All right. Okay, I'm going to quicken lightning bolt, and let's see, let's knock that down. Okay.
You
and
guys still
then-
can't see Soren. Soren,
Yeah,
Soren
and
is
then,
I
completely
think he
invisible.
ran away, huh?
Yeah. So Soren
Yeah, you just see these
ran
random lightning bolts and fire bolts, coursing through the sky.
I feel
first
like
with
Torka
the
would
firebolt.
just assume that Cole did that. All right, firebolt, 120 feet. You are within range. 18 does hit him. 26 fire damage.
Cool.
This
There we
dragon
go.
looks bad.
Boom. And now for the lightning bolt. One lightning bolt coming right up. And I will go ahead and make it a 5th level. Oops. Oh, not that way. Submit.
Ha ha! Suck it, Chris Head. Alright, 13 plus 3 is 16. Half would be 8. He takes your lightning bolt, but is still alive.
Suck it, Chris.
Golly, I rolled 5 ones. Actually, no, wait a minute. 6 ones.
No, you rolled.
That's
you-
how bad that roll was.
Yeah, you rolled 6. Wow, sucks to be you. Alright, Torka, you're watching
Yeah.
this thing. This thing looks very bad. It is smoking in places from all the lightning bolts that Chris Head has hit it with and fire bolts. Alright, does that end your turn, Soren?
I'm going to move a little bit, and that will end my turn. Let me just go ahead and move. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Suck it, Chris.
Okay, there we go. Done. Done.
Alright.
That's me.
Next up is the dragon. Our friend the dragon. Does he give his breath weapon back? Oh, oh, Billy, 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 Billy. Ooh, Billy. All right. This is gonna get nasty. I would say I'm sorry, but not. I'm not. I'm not that sorry.
No. We wouldn't believe you.
Well, the good news is he can't see Soren. The bad news is he can see Cole, Torka, and Loomis. Now, the really bad news is going to be for Cole, because Cole, you only had 1 hit point. Even if you make your dexterity saving throw, you're still going to take damage. So you're about to be
half of a lot.
yeah, you're about to be unconscious again. So let's see what he does.
I should be out of range. I should be at 60 from him.
So
That's where I try to place myself.
you are within 50 feet of him currently. Yeah. And you are right down the line of his cone. You are, in fact, in the area of effect of his cone.
Never say that to another man.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm sorry, it sucks. You don't like it, but it doesn't change the fact that you are.
Unless you do, and that's fine, and that's fine.
You are in the cone. All right. So let's see what we're looking at. All right. So Cole, you're going to take. Well, even if you make the saving throw, you're going to take 24 points damage. Either way, you are. Hang on, let me move this out of the way. Either way, you are crispy and still prone, and you are currently going to have to be making death saving throws. All right, Torka, you make your dexterity check. Congratulations. And by passing it, you also are not affected by the gravitational effect. All right,
Take
Loomis.
23.
Yeah, you take 23. Loomis, so roll your 1d4 because you still. Well, hang on. You may not be blessed anymore. Torka, go ahead and make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Out of 10.
Roll your 1d4 because you blessed yourself. You get a 3, so you are no longer concentrating on bless. Loomis, you have no d4.
But I also get a +4, right?
You get a +4, yeah. You're fine. You and Cole are fine.
Wait, he means to concentrate. He has a standing +4, plus he rolled the 3.
Oh, 6 plus 3
he
is...
has bless and the aura.
6 plus 3 is 9, right?
And my aura.
Plus 4 is what?
13.
Does that equal 18?
I thought I needed
I thought he had DC 11.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's right. That's not the dexterity saving throw. That's your concentration. Yep, you're good. You're good.
I'm still concentrating.
Never mind. All right, so your bless is still up. Loomis, you can still add a d4.
Okay. I got one more indomitable too, if this doesn't work out.
So you rolled a 2. That does get you to 18. You take half damage.
Okay.
Which is 20, what do we say? 23.
Okay.
And since you passed it, you are not affected by the gravitational pull.
Okay.
Now, Cole, you failed. Or no, wait. Go ahead and make your roll, so we can see if you if you at least passed this part of it, the gravitational part. Dexterity saving throw. You don't have disadvantage for being prone. Yeah, you're fine. All right, so you're fine other than you're dying. That will end the dragon's turn. So next up is Cole.
Okay.
Cole, give me a death saving throw, please. Oof.
I'll start with a failure, please.
You can
Oh,
get
a double failure.
You get that?
Is that
No,
double failure?
no, that's just one. If you rolled a 1, it would be double.
I think I did, though. Oh, you mean if the
If
modified one?
if your effect was 1.
Okay.
Or wait, no, hang on. No.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, you did. You rolled a natural 1.
Natural one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 failed death saving throws. All
Damn it,
right.
Cole.
Yeah, that's a good way to start it out.
Cole continues to bleed out in front of you, Torka. What would you like to do?
And this is how many death saves before he's really dead?
He's got 1 more. If he fails 1 more death saving throw, he's dead.
Ah,
Cole's really good at bleeding out. Just, I mean,
Yeah,
I think I know.
apparently.
Soren should know. He's made him do
He's
it
a-
more than the bad guys.
son of a bitch, Cole.
That's true. None of the bad guys have ever killed any of you. You've only been killed by your own friends.
I did not kill him. No, the guys
Oh wait, that's
decided
true.
to butcher him.
That's true.
After he fell unconscious.
After his friend dropped
Yes.
2 fireballs on him. Yeah, that's right.
Then the guys butchered him. After
That's
that.
true. That's true. Point of parliamentary procedure. Chris said as a Torka, what are we doing? Let's go.
Well, Torka was going to Misty Step on top of this dragon and finish his ass. But instead, he's going to touch Cole for 1.
You still can.
Yeah, huh. Torka will sing a song about this, Cole. I will lay a hand on you for 1 point. So there you go. And that'll end my turn.
Put your 1 point back up there, Cole. All right. Next up is Loomis.
All right.
Thank you.
Gonna back up a little bit. And then he's gonna shoot 3. That's what he can do.
Is the dragon on the ground?
The dragon is not. The dragon is still 15 feet up in
15,
the
I
air.
think, yeah.
Loomis, remember to make sure you're keeping track of all these crossbow bolts you're firing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in one turn you use like 6. You've used
Yeah, I
at
did.
least 9 or 12 so far.
Well, I guess I'm out now.
All right. What would you like to do?
I guess I need to move.
It's up to you. You tell us.
Okay. Move up to here. Dang it.
30 feet would be right here.
Okay. And he will take a greater potion of healing.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. You can add 13 hit points back. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, the dragon, once again, brings its tail down on Cole. 29 hits you, Cole. You take 15 bludgeoning damage. You are
Takes him to 0.
Yeah, you are at 0, and you are currently bleeding out once more. If only Torka had finished this thing off, maybe. Who knows? All right, we're at the start now of round 6.
All right. We're gonna hit
Brings
him
me
with.
the hero we need.
We'll see. We'll quicken a lightning bolt. 1 second. All right. Let's get back here. Okay. Quickening a lightning bolt and pairing it up with a fire bolt. goes the lightning bolt. We'll cast this as a normal lightning bolt.
All right. So even if he makes the saving throw, this dragon only had 2 hit points left.
Ah,
So,
nice.
Chris Head, tell us how you kill this wasteland dragon.
I sever it right through its long neck, and then it spirals and crashes.
You sever it with lightning.
Along that hillside.
The lightning severs
Lightning. Yep. Yeah. Blast atomizes its neck. And then so its body spirals, down and crashes, and then its head, lands right next to its body.
The
And
head
rolls next to Cole.
The head rolls next to you, Cole. Its vacant eye staring into yours.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm not aware.
exactly.
Which Cole can't see
Cole is
because
unaware.
Yeah. But you can see it, Torka. It's haunting. All right, we are out of initiative.
Cool.
Well, I'm still making death
Oh
saving
my
throws.
goodness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Cole, go ahead and make one more death saving throw.
I need to touch your butt, Cole.
You atomize his neck with lightning.
If you have,
Yeah.
Spine bone explodes.
you are 1 away, Cole, from stabilizing with 1 hit point. If you had rolled 1 more point, you rolled a 19, you needed a 20 to stabilize with 1 hit point. So,
I will touch his butt.
good news is that you have 1 successful death saving throw. All right, Torka, what do you want to do?
Touch his butt.
Okay, but what is that? To what
But
effect?
he doesn't
What
heal
are you,
him.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna heal him for 1.
Okay.
That's how
And
you
can
do something.
somebody give? I'm gonna yell
Something
over
like
at Soren, who I can't see, but I can I can smell his dragonness over yonder. And I'm gonna say, can you give this guy your freaking ring pearl thing? This is getting ridiculous over here.
Yeah. Well, you've already healed him, so it's already done.
Yeah,
All it does is it just stabilizes you. That's all it does.
Yeah, but he's
And
died
then,
5 times tonight.
Well, I
Kate-
used to do that.
I'm still here.
In
Still
fact,
here.
he has not died once tonight.
Just very, very close.
Torka's just a little pissy, and he's gonna just kind of he's gonna walk over here and like kick the dragon head, and then he's gonna walk over here and he's gonna kind of take a knee on his war pick and say some words to Morden.
Morden, please help me not be a dick.
Yeah.
All right. Torka prays to his dwarven god after abusing the corpse of the wasteland dragon.
Eh.
Cole, you've gotten back up to your feet.
Yeah,
All right.
I used half my movement.
May I pull my bolt out of the carcass?
How many bolts did you fire this entire combat?
9.
You get back half of the ones that you fired, so you get rounded down, so you get 4.
4. Okay.
The next time you were in a city, it would behoove you to say something like, "Oh, fellows, I need to go buy crossbow bolts."
Nice.
Sounds pretty gay
will
to
do
me.
that.
Which is fine if that's what you're into.
Soren,
Actually, hey,
Soren, are you
hey,
still
Levis.
are you still invisible?
No, I take off my invisibility,
All right.
and
And
then
Yes, Cole.
as you drop your invisibility, you hear another.
Right.
No, I'm messing with you. You don't. I'm just kidding with you.
it has happened.
Good.
Cole and Loomis were having a conversation that I interrupted for that bit. Please continue.
That was a good one. Hey, Lewis, I've got a few extra crossbow bolts if you want some. I'll give you 10.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But you have to write them down.
I will write
Is that
that.
right?
I think I lost you guys.
That's.
We can hear you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris said we can hear you. He's lagged. He's lagged out. We're hearing a ghost, Chris Eddie's. We're hearing him from like a minute ago.
Chris Ed has 1,000,000 crossbow bolts in that bag of holding.
Probably. And who knows how many gold fillings.
I'll take some of his potions while he's out. Somebody wants to reach in there. I definitely needed that.
We just
Potion
loot
great.
Chris's
Right?
character.
Yeah.
Because the internet sucks.
While he's lagged,
Yeah.
and looking all spaced out, just standing there frozen, I reach in that bag of holding.
Glitching in and out.
I don't think
you guys think?
I don't think that's fair. So we're not
Yeah.
going to do that. Now, now that Chris Head is back, Chris Head, are you there?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I lost my stuff.
Okay.
But I'm
Cole is trying to steal potions from you.
back. Ah,
No, borrow.
no.
Borrow would be a better.
I think Soren
Let me
would.
think if I have anything.
I think Soren would probably term it stealing.
What a total Soren response. Oh, I don't think I have anything. Let me look. Oh, fresh out.
Actually,
Okay.
I used a lot. I used a lot last time we had a fight. Let me just take a look, see if I've got anything.
That's our team player right there. I used a lot, guys. Sorry.
Do you guys?
No, I used a lot. I used a lot on you guys.
So
No
we need
potions
to-
do greater healing.
We probably need.
Yeah.
I need to do some resting. I don't know about you guys. We also need to check out this body, but do we want to look at that stone area before we waste any more time? Do we think we need to look urgently at that?
I mean, we need some of it.
Probably a good idea.
let's go check it out
Let's go. Yes.
before we hear another dragon sound.
Oh,
Told you.
I mean,
Told you,
isn't,
Soren. It's your
isn't-
bandwidth lagging you out, slowing us down.
doesn't it start right here?
No, it starts right here where you guys are. These guys are. This is where they had reached earlier. When you
Okay,
noticed
my
it.
bad.
And then the
Okay.
dragon. You guys were attacked by a dragon. Soren, are you just
Yeah,
staying back there? Is it safer that way that nobody can steal from you, or do you not just care anymore? What are you doing?
He might have lagged again.
Yeah, I think he's gone again. Okay. So Torka,
Yeah.
you you were raised by dwarves. You are a individual that knows his minerals.
Yeah. That is true.
Let's see.
I would-
here.
Orca's gonna kind of like feel it for a second. He kind of feels like he could maybe pick a piece off with his vicious war pick.
Give me a history check with advantage.
Is it gonna roll advantage either way?
Okay, so on
Yeah.
your character sheet.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. You don't have the advantage toggle on. Now you have the advantage toggle on. Do you see it?
Oh, advantage, normal, disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
normally I roll with normal, but now I'm gonna hit advantage and
Yes.
history.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So with a 15, this reminds you a lot of like a type of shale that the dwarves used to have to deal with in their mining back when you
Okay.
lived with them, and you would know that you could probably chip away a good deal using you guys. One of you's probably got a pack with like pittons or a crowbar and a small hammer, like a light hammer. You could probably
I've got my wrench.
between your wrench and your pickaxe, you could probably make an area where you can kind of carve a chunk and then use your war pick to pull that chunk out.
I'll set to it.
It's going to take a athletics check, which is going to be normal, but the DC will be low. All right. So you managed to pull this piece of mithril stone free from the ground, and then it strikes you. This is the ground that your archenemy, Shaldor, first touched when he came to Levis. Oh, now Soren decides to join you.
Sorry.
Now that the
There you
danger's
go.
gone. Yeah. Now that I did the hard work.
So this piece of Mithras that you obtain is big enough for you to hold in both hands.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do? Put it in your pack, or?
Well, I'm gonna kind of look at my traveling companions and say, do you think one of these is enough? I can put it in my pack, or we can put it in the bag of holding and get a second one.
I think we should definitely get a second one. Let me review my notes.
Do we have any indication
about how much
how big a stone it was, or how big the original was, even?
You don't
It was
have
in the scroll. I think.
You didn't
Go ahead,
really
sorry.
talk to Kypernia about how big hers was. That wasn't brought up in the discussion that you had with her.
Y'all became a bunch of size queens all of a sudden.
I thought there was something about when we were talking about that, and it had to deal with if we were to try to coat our weapons with it, and then there was also about trapping him, with it, and that's the part that I'm getting. What I can't remember is how much.
Basically, she told
it was on trapping him.
Basically, she told you that the best way to do this would be to defeat him and then use the stone to trap to rest on top of him and trap him.
And
so we need one big
all
enough
right.
for Shaldor.
Well, I mean, if you want to take another one, keep in mind it's got some magical properties. He uses, her Mithra stone to power her entire, subdimension.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be that big.
Or to largely
Torka,
power it.
So maybe, Torka, we could keep this for Shaldor, and we could pull up another stone that we could use to put on our weapons. Like we could have a smith line our weapons with it.
Torka will try.
Because if we used it on the weapons, it would, we wouldn't be. It would just kill him, and he would be able to reform. We have to actually.
She did say that. She did say that, like, yeah, you could use these to kill him, but
if I recall correctly,
he's going to recorporate in the abyss and eventually find his way back. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we have to knock him down. So we can't use it on our weapons. We have to actually just. But I think we should.
But we could
get
put it on
like
our
2 or
weapons
3
and use it to knock him down.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
Yes, but am I correct, Trey, that you said that if we knock him down with the stuff, then he discorporates and then he'll recorporate? Am I correct about that?
So I didn't tell you that. Kypernia did. But
okay,
but yeah, she was like, if you want to, adorn your weapons with it, you can kill him, but he's going to reform in the abyss. What she told you originally was you need a way to subdue him, and subdue him would be to, fight him until he is weak, and then set the Mithra stone onto him, and that will trap him.
Torka kind of mentions as he's doing his thing. Too bad we can't fight him here. Torka is going to try and break off a few more pieces that are small.
Okay.
Cool. And we'll put them in our pouches.
Sorry, maybe. I would like a Mithra stone laced weapon just for Shaldor's first few hundred hit points.
Just because it sounds metal. All right.
Yeah, and I could have a bolt tipped with Mithra stone.
So the other thing going through Torka's head is the Lich Kypernia helped us get here, right?
Mm-hmm.
and she's running her whole thing off a piece of this.
Well, not her whole thing. Remember, she also said that the Order
She needs
Esoterica
some
kind of
magic weapons.
pays rent by giving her magic weapons that she can use to power her domain with. So
It's a
it's
dilithium
But she's
crystal.
running that through the Mithras stone she has.
no, they're two separate things.
Oh. Okay, so it wouldn't endear us to her if we brought her some Mithras stone.
You don't know. I mean, you're assuming things.
Hmm.
It could. You could be like, oh,
'Cause
hey,
I'm kind of thinking
since we were
we
here,
got a
we got
big
a whole bunch
piece.
of it. You know.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we got a big piece. Maybe I try and get some pieces that we can each take. So now everybody's got a piece, and then we could give her a piece.
I'll give you this
Okay.
as a freebie. As you're looking around, it looks like other pieces have been dug up at different points. So you would think that she probably, since she's the one that sent you here, she's probably got a way, you know, and she's a powerful lit. She can probably just come here herself and get it when she needs it.
Okay.
But
Torka still
you can
thought that
definitely,
was a good idea.
yeah, you can definitely take some to her.
Kind of a thank you. Don't kill us.
Yeah.
So Torka's gonna try and
Sculpted
get
into a turtle shell. Could be like a paperweight.
yeah,
Get
just like the crap your kids give you when they're 7.
We'll say you get we'll say you get 30 pounds total. One of it is a big piece. This stuff doesn't weigh a lot.
Okay.
Remember I told you it was kind of like shale. So it's actually, you know, you're surprised about how brittle it actually is. But you know, you get one big chunk, you get 5 smaller chunks that you think you could maybe use for weapons, you know, to adorn with your weapons, as she described. And you get another fairly big, medium-sized piece, not as large as the one that you're taking to use on Shaldor, to give to, and you're gonna, with the plan, with the aim to give that over to Kypernia.
Cool. We good with that, boys? That's perfect.
Yep.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Kypernia also gave you, I think she gave it to Cole. I think or I can't remember if she, yeah, I think she showed Cole how to use the ring, or was it Soren? I don't remember.
Oh, it was me. It was me. Yeah.
She told you how to use it correctly so that you could get into the
Yep,
dimension without
exactly.
tripping the traps. All right.
Yeah, you put like one stone over the other stone in a certain way.
So we will pick that up again.
Where do we want to put the Mithras stones on our sheets, boys?
Yeah. I'm putting 2 chunks on mine.
Do you have
Okay,
the
how
big
much should I
chunk,
put on mine?
Chris?
Yep. I got 1 chunk. I'll take 1 chunk. You guys take, you know, more than 1 chunk, because I know some of you guys are going to adorn your weapons with it.
Everyone take a small chunk. Chris, you can take the big chunk for Shaldor, and I'll take the medium chunk for Arnia.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have 5 small chunks, so there's 1 extra. I'll take the 1 extra.
Take it.
So I've got 2 small chunks myself. Loomis, you should have 1 small chunk.
I do. I have 1.
And then Torka, you have 1 small and 1 big. And
I'm calling
Soren,
it.
you should have 1 small and 1 medium.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
actually, no. I have the large
He's
chunk.
got
the
the
large chunk.
You have the large.
And I've
Torka
got
has
the
it.
medium for
I got the
Calpurnia.
large chunk in my
In
hand.
my hand, I got the large chunk.
All right.
All right.
Well, we thanks everyone who tuned in and everyone who's going to watch this on YouTube later. Thanks to our party.
thank you.
We hope they had a good time getting beat on by a giant dragon.
That was fun.
Woo!
All right. We will see you
I
guys.
got whack-a-mole.
We will see you guys next week. I'm sorry, Cole, that I couldn't kill you.
No
It
hard
was-
feelings.
It wasn't for lack of trying. All right, but we
If
will.
Chris had only hit you with a couple of fireballs, it would have been a done deal.
I hit you with a fireball.
I kept waiting.
Yeah,
For it.
Torka was thinking it was Cole making all that lightning over there, but Cole knew that was Soren going around invisible, and he assumed that he was shooting at Cole and just missing and hitting the dragon.
I mean, that's safe to assume.
Just kidding.
All right, you guys have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Love
Alright,
you
thank
all,
you.
my
Thank
dudes.
you.
Good night.